Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Dana. I upload new videos at least once a week, and since we are in the best seasons for tea, fall and winter, I've been uploading even more frequently than that. So if you haven't subscribed yet, now is a great time to do so you can keep up with all of those new videos. I also recently wrote an ebook all about the basics of tea, so it goes through all the different tea types and what makes them all different and unique. So if you are just beginning your tea journey, it might be helpful for you to check it out. I have it linked in the description box of all of my videos. But let's get into what we're doing today. David's Tea just started releasing some of their holiday teas. As you can tell, I'm not quite prepared for the holidays. I don't have my decor up or my holiday clothes out or anything yet, but I figured let's go for it. Let's not waste any time getting into these new teas. So today I'm gonna be trying sweet potato pie. All right, before we do anything else, you know the drill. Let's get our tea steeping. All right, we can set this aside for a little bit, let it steep, get nice and strong, and we will check out the ingredients in the meantime. What a unique flavor for a tea, sweet potato pie. I just feel like it's gonna work really well. It sounds a little weird, but I think for a tea, it's gonna be really awesome. So let me go ahead and read the description for you. It's called sweet potato pie, and it is a black tea, and it says, inspired by a late fall favorite, this sweet potato and spice black tea is cozy and comforting with a creamy marshmallow finish. The ingredients are black tea, pecans, rock sugar, cinnamon, butternut squash, sweet potato, marshmallows, ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, and natural flavor. Wow, so that is really unique. I'm so excited about this. This is almost more like a Thanksgiving tea than a Christmas tea. So totally appropriate for November. It's not too early for this. It does have a little bit of like an artificial smell, but there's no artificial flavors. There's like natural flavors. But I mean, there's marshmallows and those probably have like sub-ingredients and things like that. But anyway, it smells good. I smell all those spices. It's been so many years since I've had a sweet potato pie. I feel like I forget that that's even a thing. That sounds so good right now. It almost reminds me of like s'mores chai, but like the sweet potato version. But here's how it looks in the spoon. Those little marshmallows, you guys. I love when they put marshmallows in the tea because it's just so whimsical and cute. A sweet potato pie tea is like, that's like David's Tea's brand. Like that kind of whimsical, weird, crazy stuff that you would never think could be a tea. They will make it a tea, and that's what I love and that's what I miss. So I'm excited to really like to see something like this that isn't like a repeat from last year or like similar to something that already came out but like with a different name. I'm really excited that they did something completely new and different. So here's how it looks spread out on the plate. I can see a lot of good stuff. Those sugar crystals, the pecans, marshmallows. Here's like a little cluster of marshmallows, and you can see that they're like dusted with the spices. It's super like cinnamony. Here is a piece of rock sugar. I know a lot of people don't prefer like sweet things like stevia or sugar in their tea because they'd rather add it themselves. And on one hand, I agree, like the part of me that like picks the same tea to drink every day, you know, like I like things that are like pretty basic and normal for like my everyday teas, but the other part of me just loves like these crazy flavors and is just like excited when there's like these whimsical, fun things to try. So I don't mind that this is gonna be sweet because it's supposed to taste like a sweet potato pie, and a sweet potato pie is sweet. I always say potato instead of potato, and my whole family says it that way. So I think this is my first, the first time you guys are hearing me say this word, but just be warned for the rest of the video, I'm probably gonna say potato more than I say potato, so I hope it doesn't bother anybody. So I don't think we're quite into like David's Tea's full-blown holiday collection. I do have a feeling that there will be more because I didn't see everything in the stores that is represented like in the advent calendar, though I think we're still missing some of the holiday teas, but that's fine. We can like hold out for those so we have like another little something to look forward to. But I'm gonna take a look on the website to get a little more insight on the ingredients in this tea. Here is how it looks online. I'd say it looks a lot like what it looks like in front of me, so I'm happy with that. How it tastes: rich with warming cinnamon and sweet caramel flavors, plus a hint of creaminess from the marshmallows. That sounds right up my alley. Give thanks with ultimate fall indulgence. Made with a premium black tea base certified by Elephant Approved, a nonprofit organization that aims to help reduce human-elephant conflict in tea-producing regions around the world. Oh, that's so cool. This spiced sweet potato tea is a feel-good way to treat yourself while doing some good. It's got all the warmth of spices like cinnamon and nutmeg, plus a sweet and creamy marshmallow finish, perfect for lattes. What makes it great? Made with a premium black tea base that's certified by Elephant Approved, the spiced black tea is... There's kind of a couple typos in here. I wasn't gonna say anything for the first one, but here's another one. This spiced black tea is perfect fall treat. It should say, this spiced black tea is a perfect fall treat, or the perfect fall treat, but it just says is perfect fall treat, especially when you try it as a tea latte with a dash of cinnamon. It's elephantapproved.net. I never knew that there were any kind of like issues with that. I guess I never, it would make sense because elephants live in Asia and Africa, and Asia is primarily where tea is grown, so I never would have known that there was any sort of conflict between elephants and humans in the tea areas, so that's really interesting. This tea smells so good. It smells it's more like a cinnamony, like a sweet cinnamon, like almost like a chai, but like a sweet cinnamon chai and not so much like a mixed spice chai. Definitely smells sweet. Like I can tell by the smell that it's gonna be really nice and sweet. What I'm hoping is that we'll get a really nice strong flavor of the sweet potato and that like butternut squash in there. I recently tried a chai on my channel here. It was from Plum Deluxe Tea and it was called Full Moon Chai. And it's like a chai that has vanilla and butternut extract. So I was really hoping that that would be like a butternut chai, like a really nice strong flavor of like that butternut squash flavor, because I felt like that would be really cool with a tea. And it wasn't as strong as like I would have liked. It was more like a vanilla chai, but it was still really good. I actually drank that this morning and finished off what I had. So I liked it enough to drink it again and again, but it didn't have like the strong butternut that I kind of was hoping. Like David's Tea came out with this, I'm like, oh, here it is. Like I can try something that has like that strong, like, you know, butternut squash kind of thing, like that really nice fall flavor. I'm really hoping that it doesn't just taste like cinnamon and sugar. I'm hoping that we get a really nice, strong flavor of sweet potato pie, like specific that they did sweet potato, because like they could have done this same like flavor profile with pumpkin, like they could have done a pumpkin pie, but two reasons I'm glad they didn't. Number one is because that would have been more typical. There's pumpkin teas everywhere. Every single brand has a pumpkin tea. I don't know how many brands do sweet potato tea, but also because pumpkin you don't associate with marshmallow. Marshmallows go with sweet potatoes. So I like that they did that because they have the opportunity to add marshmallows. And how creamy tea gets when they have like those little marshmallows in it, like s'mores chai and frosted cereal. It just adds something so like fun and whimsical that I love the marshmallows because they melt right into the tea and add like a really nice creaminess. And also the rock sugar is gonna melt into the tea. So this is gonna be really sweet. But I think since like a sweet potato is a little bit more, it's not super earthy, it's still obviously sweet, but I feel like it'll pair pretty good because it's not gonna go just sweet. It's gonna be like sweet and spicy and like a teensy bit savory because the butternut and the sweet potato, I just think it's gonna be so good. Plus the pecans, I think the pecans are gonna add some nice flavor and creaminess as well. So I think we're about good to remove the infuser. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm not much of a Thanksgiving person. I don't eat meat, so I don't eat turkey or anything. Sometimes I make a tofurkey, but I'm not sure. Some years I'm feeling it, some years I'm not. So usually I just eat side dishes, but my favorite is probably the mashed potatoes. I could just eat like a big bowl of mashed potatoes. And I guess for like the cranberries, it depends whose house we're going to, because my Auntie Linny makes the best like cranberry thing. It's almost like a cranberry jello, and it has like a layer of like sour cream or something on top. It's so good, but I don't like the cranberry sauce in a can, like that jelly one. I'm not into that one, but hers is really good. So I guess it all depends, but I'd say my favorite Thanksgiving food has to be the mashed potatoes. So tell me what yours is. I usually do like a question at the end, like if you made it all the way through this video, let me know in the comments below, like what's your favorite Thanksgiving food? But clearly I'm too excited thinking about potatoes and sweet potatoes and all of the good stuff. So I see like little clumps, like it almost, I don't think I'm gonna be able to show you because it's on top of the cup. Oh, you know what? You can actually kind of see here, but there's like little like, it looks almost like clusters of cinnamon. Like there's on top, like the cinnamon is just like still in the cup. Like it was ground cinnamon and not like big pieces, which I didn't even really look, to be honest. I didn't look to see if it was like big cinnamon sticks or what, or like cinnamon chips. You know what? I think this is gonna be really good. It's gonna be really flavorful, I bet. So let's try it. Oh, it's so good. You can probably hear my neighbors, of course, right as I take a sip. Oh my God, this is really good, you guys. This tastes, it tastes so good. I'm trying to debate if it tastes better than it smells or if it smells how it tastes. You know what I mean? Because honestly, it's better than I expected. The cinnamon is so nice. It's like a sweet cinnamon. And oh my God, it's so good. And I taste like the pecan flavor. I think it tastes better than it smells. It smells like it's gonna be very sweet. And I'd say it's like a little less sweet than it smells. But wow, I really get that like butternut flavor that I was really hoping for that. Wow. Okay, this is amazing. I really get the taste of sweet potato. Like, I don't know if I'd say sweet potato pie because I don't get like a pie crust or anything like that. It tastes like a really good sweet potato. Like, oh, if you made like roasted sweet potatoes, like with the marshmallows on top, like how you do like I don't know if it's considered a casserole because it's like baked sweet potatoes and then they put on top like the marshmallows and let it get all like roasty in the oven, like under the broiler. So it's like toasted marshmallows and like, I don't know, people put pecans in it, but I'm formulating a plan for Thanksgiving and I'm doing that. I'm gonna like drizzle the potatoes with maple syrup and I'm gonna put pecans and then I'm gonna top it with the marshmallows. Oh my God, this tea has inspired me. This tea tastes like what that would taste like. Like I'm not really getting like a pie thing, like a pie crust and things like that. I'm getting like an amazing, I mean, they'd have to call it sweet potato pie because if they called it like roasted sweet potato, that doesn't sound good. So sweet potato pie was the way to go name-wise, but this tastes so good. It tastes like really freaking good roasted sweet potatoes with marshmallows. The spices are perfect too. The cinnamon is strong. like with the sugar. So it's like that cinnamony sugar thing. And all the other spices, like, oh, you know what? Cinnamon is on here twice. Black tea, pecans, rock sugar, cinnamon, butternut squash, sweet potato, marshmallow, ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice. So there's a hefty dose of cinnamon. It's twice for some reason. So maybe they used like powdered cinnamon and chunks of cinnamon, but the cinnamon is definitely like the main spice. It's like the cinnamon and like the butternutty, like sweet potato-y flavor are the strongest. But I taste the marshmallow too. The texture of the tea is not as creamy as I expected from like the marshmallows being in it, you know, like I did expect like a very creamy, like completely opaque cup. And so it's a little bit less opaque than I imagined, but it is really, really good. It's a little less sweet than I imagined, but it's very flavorful. I don't think I'd want to compare this to another tea because I love that it's unique. You know, it's like to do sweet potato butternut. I don't remember a time where DAVIDSTea has done anything like that. Like they've done pumpkin, but like everybody has, you know, like this is it's like, it's kind of something different. They totally could have called it like sweet potato chai if they wanted to get like punny on us, but sweet potato pie is the perfect name. This is so good. I'm drinking this on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna make a sweet potato casserole. And like, I might even buy more of this, or I don't know. This is a November tea. Maybe I won't buy more. I'm getting like too ahead of myself, too excited. But I really enjoy this tea. It is so awesome. As a latte, I can't wait to try it. Oh my God, this would be good. Like it's not overly sweet and it's exactly what like a sweet potato tea should be, which is a weird sentence to say. And as far as the black tea in it, I don't really taste the tea that much, but I'm not really missing it either. I love this tea. This was so awesome. It's so like Thanksgiving-y. I don't get excited about Thanksgiving. I kind of just skip over that holiday and go from Halloween to Christmas, but this is really, really good. It makes me a little excited to celebrate Thanksgiving. Like I said before, leave in the comments below your favorite Thanksgiving dish. I'm looking forward to hearing your answers. I bet some families don't even do like the turkey route, you know? Like, do you guys do something a little different? I'm really curious to hear. But anyway, I hope you're having a beautiful day and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.